Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I'm here to make a box. Surprise. I have these little gift cards for my nieces and I made a box for them. So I'm going to do a fold flat box using my box template, which you can find on Amazon. The link is in the description box. The biggest card is 3 1/4 by 5 by, I was going to put them at 1/2 inch. So I went ahead and wrote that on top. Excuse me. So now I need 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, and 1/2 inch. These are my depths. My flaps, I automatically like them at 1/2 inch, so 1/2 inch. My left to right is 3 3/4. And my up and down is 5. Alright, so let's go ahead and math that out. That is 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. And find another color that shows up. This way is 5, 6, 7. Okay. So the long side is our blue pen. Let me just make sure. 3 and 3 is 6, 1/2, 7, 8, 9. Yep. Alright, so we need to score at 1/2 inch. Excuse me. 4 1/4. 4 3/4. And 8 1/2. Right? That's yep, that's right. Okay, on the short side, we need 1/2 inch and 1 on both sides. Okay. Let's get our paper out. I'm just gonna use white, I think. So we need 7 by 9 piece of paper to move some stuff around. And because this is a 110-pound weight, we are going to make sure we score it really well to avoid any cracking. So on the long side, we need 1/2 inch. Four 1/4. 4 3/4. And 8 1/2. And that should work out. Yep. Okay, on the short side, we need to score it at 1/2 inch. And 1 on both sides. Yes, my paper is ragged. I need to put a new blade in here. And 1. Okay. So for my scoreboard users, that's 1/2 inch, 1, 6, and 6 1/2. Okay. Yes, this saved me from having to go to Dollar Tree or something to get a box to put these gift cards in, because I didn't want to give them I do have some toys for them, but I wanted to give them more experience, and so I got them a movie theater gift card and a McDonald's, because that's where they both like to eat. That's about the only place they agree on, so so they can just kind of have a sister night, right? And I know this says McCafe, but I mean, it doesn't matter. It's a McDonald's. You can use it for anything. Okay. All right, so put your box at starting position. That is where your 1/2 inch is on the top and the bottom. And we're going to take some scissors and you're going to cut off 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes on the bottom right. And you're going to cut off the 4 boxes on the top right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 squares and 2 rectangles. Okay. Okay, so now what we're going to do is cut up the score line. Cut off a little bit more than half. Miter. Cut up the score line. Cut off half and miter and miter. Okay, now what you do to the top, you have to do to the bottom and vice versa. So cut up the score line, cut off half, miter, cut up the score line, cut in half, miter, and miter. Okay. I'm going to fix my raggedy paper here. There we go. Oh, I hope all that was in frame because I was not paying attention. Okay. Alright, so we're going to fold this up. Make sure your box was really varnished. Oh, you know what? I didn't miter these sides. You don't have to. It's just, for me, it's easier and then there's no overhang. Okay. Fold this in. And glue. Seriously, I just used, okay. So I just used this glue. There's no way it was clogged. Fold it over. Smear the glue around. Corner rounder. 1/4 inch. And oh my gosh, why am I struggling with the corner rounder? Oh my gosh, okay. Apparently corner rounding is the hardest part of this box. Okay. Man. Alright, so we're all done with that. And let's make sure our cards fit. And they fit perfectly. Okay. So let's go ahead and do the second one, just because I have to do it, and I wasn't sure if I was in frame. Alright, so 7 by 9. On the long side. We are scoring at 1/2 inch. Forward and 1/4. And we're scoring hard because this is 110-pound weight paper. That's 4 3/4 and then 8 1/2. Okay. Short side 1/2 inch and 1, 1/2 inch and 1, and then on both sides, or 6 and 6 1/2. Okay. Cool. Alright. Varnish now or after you cut. It doesn't matter. Alright, here we go. Alright, we're almost done varnishing. And I missed somewhere, I think. Oh, here it is. Okay, put it back at starting position. And we don't need 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the top nor the bottom. Okay. And do the same to the top. Okay. Now just cut up your score lines. Cut off half. Miter. Up the score line. Half. Miter and miter. Okay. Same thing. Up the score line. Half. Miter. Up the score line. Half. Miter and miter. Okay. Back to starting position. Oh, again, with me and this mitering here. Miter. Okay. Give this a good varnish. Glue. This one has a tiny bit of cracking because I don't think I did that score line enough. So I'm going to see what it looks like and determine if I want to just redo the whole box or if I think it's going to be okay. First I'm going to go ahead and spread my glue. And I'm going to go ahead and round my corners. Okay, so this one, the corner rounder is working with me. Oh, it's full. Okay. So my son is in the basement. And I am all the way on the second floor, and I can hear him snoring through the vents. That is insane. It sounds like a growling dog. Alright, so this box has a little bit of overhang. I don't know what I did. So I'm going to cut that off. Either I measure something or I just didn't lay it flat correctly, but the glue is already dry, so I'm just going to cut that off. And let's see if this fits. It doesn't. So what I'm going to do is just cut off a little bit more, re-round the corner, and make it fit. Need to cut off slightly more. This just means I mismeasured somewhere. But as you can see, it is not bothering me. You know, don't throw it away. Don't start over. Just make it fit. There we go. Oh, you know why? I didn't miter this little piece. Or maybe I did, just not enough. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But I'm not throwing this away, and I'm not making another one. So, guess what? It's going to fit. There we go. I must have been off by like 1/8 of an inch or something. I don't know. But look at that. It still fits just fine. I'm not worried about it. There we go. Box is perfect. Alright, so those are the two boxes, and I'm glad you got to see a measuring error. When it's a slight measuring error, you can make it work. If it's a huge measuring error, I don't think you can make it work, but something slight like that, just trim it till it fits. Obviously, if it's too small, you won't be able to do that, but whenever it's too big, just trim it. Oops. I'm going to trim this just a little bit on this side. So sometimes the problem is that you didn't cut the score line off. That's why I typically score after I cut, so I don't have to go through this hassle. But today I decided to varnish first, and you see what hassle I had to go through. But it's okay. There we go. That looks so much better. Perfect. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Bye.